famous Albert Einstein says, "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." So children, do you understand the meaning of this? Yes, practice is the key. The more you practice, the more you learn. So we are back again to practice here, Mathematics D2 Practice Now questions. And in the last video, we covered till Practice Now 9. So in this video, we are just doing Practice Now 10. Alright, so let's start. Okay, Practice Now 10, question 1. If y is inversely proportional to x and y is equal to 5 and x is equal to 2, find the value of y when x is equal to 8. Now, if you remember, previously we just discussed the unitary method for inverse proportion. So this time let's do it with the formula method, and in these cases when we actually need to find the equation connecting y and x, okay, like for example here we need to find the equation, so then yes, you have to use the formula method only, okay. So let's just do part 2 first, an equation connecting x and y. So how will we find the equation? We will find the value of k. But now again you need to understand what is the value of k when it comes to inverse proportion. Now in direct proportion, what was the equation? Y is equal to kx. But that is not the case in inverse proportion. Now in inverse proportion, the equation is y is equal to k upon x. Okay, so it's not kx, k is not multiplying by x, it is k upon x. Okay, so this is one thing. And what is this x? So this x is basically the assumption we are making, something which it's the constant, we are keeping constant. Like for example, speed and time are inversely proportional. So now think of a race. You're running in the race and you have a specific track. So in first try your speed was lower, you took more time. In second try your speed was faster, okay, so you took less time. But what was the thing that was kept constant? What is the assumption? Yes, we were assuming that the distance is constant. It was the same track, so the distance was constant. Okay, so now let's work this out. So basically the value of k will be k equals yx, that means y multiplied by x. So y is 5 and x is 2. So that means k is 5 multiplied by 2, that is 10. Okay, so part 2, this is for part 2. Let me write it. So what we are doing is part 2. Now we have the value of k. We will just put this value of k in the equation. So the equation is y is equal to 10 upon x. You see, we're done with part 2. Now let's do part 1. Find the value of y when x is equal to 8. And now you know what to do because we've done so many similar questions. You just have to put 8 in place of x. So this will be y is equal to 10 divided by 8. Now, can you tell me, children, what is 10 divided by 8? So, 10 divided by 8 is 1.25. So, y is equal to 1.25. Okay. Then it says the value of x when y is equal to 10. So, we will use the same equation, but this time we will put y as 10. 10 is equal to 10 upon x. So now we will take x over there. Here it is dividing, there it will multiply. So it will be 10x equals 10, and 10 is dividing over here, it will multiply there. So x will be equal to 10 upon 10, which is 1. You like marks which are 10 upon 10? Yes, full marks. So that is actually 1 whole. Okay. So this x will be 1. Alright. So we are done with practice now. 10, question number 1. Now let's look at the second question. If y is inversely proportional to x and y is equal to 9, when x is equal to 2, find the value of y when x is equal to 3. So now in this question, let's review the unitary method. If y is inversely proportional to x, y is 9 when x is 2. Find the value of y when x is 3. Alright. So now let's straight multiply again for inverse proportion. Because in inverse proportion we do not cross multiply, we straight multiply. So this will be 9 multiplied by 2 is equal to 3y. So 3 is multiplying here, there it will divide. 9 divided by 3 will be 3 and 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. So 6 is equal to y. So we are done with question number 2 also. Very easy. Now let's do question number 3. Given that y is inversely proportional to x, copy and complete the table. Okay, so first of all in this, I've always told you for table, the formula method is quite easy. So you should go with that, okay? Because then you don't have to find separately for each one of them. You can simply put the value in the formula and you can find your answer. So this will be for formula, you know, k is equal to yx, right? Because y is equal to k upon x and then yx is equal to k. So we have this complete, we will put these values and find k. So y, x both are 2, so 2 multiplied by 2, 4. That means k equals 4. So our formula will be y is equal to k, y is equal to 4 upon x. In place of k we will put 4 because that is the constant. So now here x is 0.5, half. So we will put half or 0.5 in place of x. Okay, so 4 divided by 0.5, that will give me 8. So that means y is equal to 8. Now here we have y as 4. So this is 4 is equal to 4 upon x. Okay, so x will go there, we will cross multiply and 4 will come here. So 4 upon 4 will give me 1. So x will be 1. Then 3 when x is 3. So 4 upon 3, that is what we need to do. So what is 4 upon 3? Can you tell me? Because that is how we will find y. So 4 upon 3 is 1 whole 1 upon 3. Yes. So we will write 1 whole 1 upon 3 here. Okay. And then we have 0.8 as y value. So 0.8 is equal to 4 upon x and we need to find x. So x will actually be 4 divided by 0.8. Okay. So now what is 4 divided by 0.8? That is 5. So x value will be 5. Alright. So we are done with this question as well. That is practice now 10. So see you later and we will do more questions regarding inverse proportion. Bye.